So hi, I've been asked how I decoupage. So I'm going to show you how to decoupage this lovely little bumblebee here. I've got a terracotta pot which I've painted with chalk paint from Wilkie's. It's been drying for quite a while now, so it is dry. I've just put some of these lovely flowers on and the little bumblebee, and I will show you how to do another one in this little spot here. I'm using napkins, so I've cut my little bumblebee out quite neatly from a napkin, and you want to separate all the layers. So I've already separated one. I'm going to separate these now. I'm using PVA mixed with water. It's 4 parts PVA to maybe a little less than 1 part water. You want a decent consistency that's not too liquid. I'm going to pass the phone down to my son and he's going to film me putting this on for you. Thank you. So I've already separated one of the layers. I'm going to separate the other. You need to do it very, very gently. There we go. So you end up with a very, very thin piece. So choose where you want to put it on your pot. And get a little bit of, now I'm using a very, very soft brush. So choose where the position that you want it. I'm going to put it about there. And paint a very thin piece. It doesn't have to be neat. And that's just to help it stick, so you don't want it to run. It's just quite tacky. And then very gently pop your little bumblebee down. And I'm being extremely gentle, it's very delicate. I'm just brushing them down with my fingers, and then a little bit more glue on your brush. And you're going to very, very gently brush from the middle out, and this will help get rid of any little air bubbles that are in. So again, you have to be very, very gentle. The napkin is extremely delicate, especially when it gets wet. So keep brushing it out, make sure you get all the little bits. I'm barely even pressing down with this brush. It's a really nice, soft artist's brush. A coarse bristled brush would tear the paper, so you do want it as soft as possible. And then if you just use the edge of your brush, if you do see any air bubbles, you can just gently tap and it will force the air bubbles out. It will wrinkle. Now the wrinkling doesn't bother me. It does bother some people, but I quite like that. I want it to look handmade, so I don't mind a couple of little wrinkles in it. There are techniques on YouTube. If you don't like the wrinkles, there are lots and lots of different techniques. A lot of them include ironing, which obviously would be quite difficult on a pot. So as I say, it doesn't actually bother me. So when you're happy that he's completely stuck down, which I think this little fella is, I have an air bubble just there in the middle, so I'm going to just tap out. If it tears, you can tease it back into place with the brush. I said, I like things to look homemade, so if it does tear a little bit, I don't really mind. If I do a massive tear, then I can peel it off and start again. A little tear, just work with it. Just embrace the little unique flaws. And there you go. So there he is, he's stuck down. So we have the pot I was quite happy with. So now when this dries, which I will leave it a good 24 hours now, I will use a spray varnish on this, which I got from eBay. It's just a spray yacht varnish. If you're planning on putting any plants in it, you must varnish the inside as well. If you don't, the water will leach out and lift the paint on the other side, so you have to heavily varnish the inside. And I'm going to do at least 2 or 3 coats on the outside, because this will have a plant in it and it will be outside. So hope you enjoyed the little video. Thank you for watching.